when you think of function in a human being, right, the person that you're probably going to think of that functions the best is an elite level athlete when it comes down to it, right? So when you're looking at the physical expression of the human body, right, what we love about athletes is they're able to express their body better than everybody else is, right? They're able to function at a higher level, right? So what that allows us to look at is to look into an athlete's body and determine what makes them different from everybody else, especially an elite level athlete. And what they're able to do is they're able to take their body and move it in space in a different way than everybody else. Again, they're able to function and use their body at a higher level of physical capacity than everybody else. What that means is that when they're moving, they have more coordination and they have more fluidity in their movement, so it puts less stress on their body and allows them to, again, continue to function at a higher level. And everything that they do, they end up seeing improvements faster and faster and faster from.
So in functional training, what you are trying to do is improve somebody's function, right? The opposite of that is making them worse, decreasing their function. So if you're not doing functional training, you're really putting somebody at risk. Now, the whole conundrum with functional training is that you're using the nervous system to basically see somebody's improvement in their movement characteristics, their biomechanics, the way that they're able to have more physical capacity in their daily life, whether it's in sports or just going to squat down and pick something up off the floor. Well, if you're doing that movement incorrectly over and over and over again, you're also going to make somebody worse. But it all starts with making sure that that movement is as functional as possible. And again, coming back to the physical therapist, we are the ones that are trained to understand how these functional movement patterns work the best. So you have to be really careful getting into the wrong functional training program, because the interesting thing is the body takes time to respond to training, right? I think everybody understands that. Well, the reality of it is that the body takes a while to respond negatively to the training too. And the unfortunate part is that it happens one day, you bend over to grab something and pick something up, and boom, something blows out in your back or whatever. And what the difficulty is most people don't draw the connection between the two of what they were doing in training versus what they were doing in their daily life or in their sport that actually caused them to get hurt, when it was in reality they were doing something wrong with their training. Being athletic is at the root of being human. Okay? The more athletic you are, the more human you are, the more in touch that you're going to be with yourself. So most of the training systems out there are putting everybody at risk for injury because they don't start with being as athletic as possible in mind. And when you look at it, athletes get injured less than the average person that's working out, at least from their workout. They get injured in their sport. They get injured with contact injuries while they're playing their sport. They don't get injured during their training because they train differently. They train smarter. They are more self-aware. They're more coordinated, and they know how to respond, and they know how to listen to their body. And if you do the same thing, and if you set the goal to be the best athlete that you can be, I don't care if you're 9 years old or you're 90 years old, you're going to see an improvement in everything that you do.